What's good, everybody? This is a shorter video than I intended, but I wanted to give you guys my impressions of the Halo Infinite beta. This is one of the things I've been waiting on all year, and I was getting so nervous at one point because I didn't think I was going to be able to play it. You see, what had happened is that I wanted to play the beta on my PC, but I forgot to connect my Steam account to my Halo Insider account. So I spent half a day trying to download it on PC when there was no link, and I only figured it out when I went on YouTube and saw how the flight links look for PC players, and that was deflating. But luckily enough, I had my Xbox information up there, so I was able to download it through my Xbox One. It took another day for me to play it though, as the game had to download, and I do most of my channel work at night on the weekends, but it was rewarding as I was able to finally sit down and play the beta. Now, I'm not going to be too critical of the beta, because the build is about 2 to 3 months old. Things can change in that amount of time. I'm merely going to talk about my experience as it is. I'll go ahead and say I had a good time playing the beta. It felt good just playing a new Halo game in general. It reminded me of when the Halo Reach beta was out and me and my cousin played that all night. It was amazing, and I kinda had that same feeling here. The first thing I went into was Spartan Academy. I wanted to get a handle on some of the new weapons. More importantly, weapons that I've been inconsistent with in the past, like the sniper and the rocket launcher. Why can't I hit players like this in the actual game? I'd be missing all my rockets, it'd be crazy. I do like this feature though, and it's more than just shooting at stationary targets. The Spartans move around, duck behind things. It's a great feature for newcomers and veterans who are looking to polish their skills a bit. My favorite weapon was the pistol, the sidekick. It does enough damage for me, and it fires quick. I ended up using that more than any other gun. Sort of like how I used to play Halo 4, I would use my pistol more than any other weapon. To me, it was like using DMR, it just holds less rounds. After I finished there, it was time to get into some Spartan bot slayer, and I wasn't ready for the can of whoop ass those bots were gonna open. I thought it was gonna be easy. They couldn't be that good, right? Wrong. It was a bad idea to get caught by yourself because there's a good chance you were gonna lose that fight. The bots were fairly accurate and a good but frustrating challenge. However, after taking a few L's, I noticed a chink in the armor, so to speak. The bots were grouped up most of the time. Whenever I got killed, most of the time it was 1-on-2, so I stopped roaming around the map and hung around my teammates. I think they noticed this too because they started doing the same thing, and we managed to turn the tables on the bots and pull out the W. I love this because I had wanted bots in a Halo game for a minute now. Ever since I saw the potential of bot characters in Black Ops 2, I wanted to see what Halo could do with something like that, and I wasn't disappointed. We got to see some in Warzone, but this is the evolution of that. I was able to get into 2 Arena Slayer matches before they shut it down, and it felt good being able to play against other people, even if I didn't get to play for long. I noticed that you move slower around sprinting, and that's sure to appease somebody. One of the biggest complaints about Sprint is that it gives the player a get out of jail free card. If you're in a good spot, you can dip out and avoid dying. Slowing it down gives you more of a chance to finish someone off, and that can be a good and bad thing depending on whether you're hunting or being hunted. I don't really use the slide, so I don't have a real opinion on it. The one time I did use it, it seemed to work okay. It served its purpose. The maps that we played on were okay, nothing special. The map I did like the most was Live Fire. My team managed to take the tower in the middle of the stage, and we cleaned house. If you control that tower, you control the map. That's only a good thing if you're the one that controls the tower, otherwise you're going to be frustrated. It's hard to make a push on that tower. Bazaar was okay to me. The way I feel about Bazaar is like how I feel about Snowbound. It's not the worst map, but if I could veto and skip it, I would. I just didn't have a lot of fun on that one. I like Recharge a little bit more. It reminds me of both Sword Base from Halo Reach and the Pit from Halo 3. I think I say that because it has high pathways that overlook the ground floor, and that the level has an industrial look. The gripes that I did have were that the game was a little glitchy. For example, I was trying to hide behind a door for cover, and somehow I popped out in front of it and got killed. Also, I would get distracted by the streaks that would appear at the top of the screen. It's hard to see in the video, but those who played it know what I'm talking about. You could really see them on Bazaar. I had a hard time changing the color of my armor too. It took a minute, but I finally got it. I don't hate the UI that's here, but I'm not a fan of it either. I can't wait to customize my AI though. That's going to be sweet. Customization is a part of the Halo experience. Your Spartan fit has to be right, you know what I'm saying? The last thing is that I wondered what the main Halo theme would sound like for this game, and I dig it. Nothing will ever beat Halo 3's for me though. Well, that ends this video, guys. Like I said, I don't want to be too critical of this build, as it is a few months old. I more or less want to share my experience playing the beta, and I can tell you most Halo fans are happy that we got to play this, and for me, I can't wait to see what the finished game will be like. Are you guys ready for Halo Infinite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, guys. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.